We are well into week 2 and past the halfway mark, so, you know, bit of a tear there, so we're going to be leaving America soon, which is kind of bad, but good, we get to go home soon, which is great. So, first off, what we did some camera work back out with Tim, so we got to work on our scenes that we did last time, but this time we did over the shoulder, kind of more close-up things, so that was really good. We got to work on our reactions and more comedic timing and trying to make it a little bit more realistic. So once we had our quick break from our camera work, we went to do our second American Dialect with Paola, which was amazing. We got to learn a lot more of the American words and to really see where we were at with our dialect as opposed to from our Australian dialect. So we learned words like who and a lot of the vowels we went through a lot, which was great, and I really enjoyed that. She's a really good teacher and she really lets us relax at the start. We got to do some warm-ups, which was awesome. But once we'd finished with our American dialect, we had to race back to the hotel and start learning our lines for our audition with Kanica. And that was amazing once we got there, because once we first got in, we all sat down, we got to have a really good chat with her, got to ask her some great questions. And once we finished that, we all sat out outside, and then we walked in one at a time with our groups. Some of them were in pairs and some of them were just by themselves. They came in and we got to do our scenes, and she gave us some really good notes and we'd run it again, and she was so good, she helped us out a lot. After we'd done that with Kanica, we were all absolutely stuffed, so we all had to go back and have some food at the diner at Mel's, and that was great. We all had some really, really good food, we all had some good fun and chatted, and you know, just having a great time. We're really enjoying America, and I'm personally enjoying it a lot. I'd probably say that my favourite part of this entire trip has been doing the improv scenes with Pat. That has been so much fun because I love doing improvisation.
My favourite part of the trip so far has been being able to meet all the different people that we've been given the opportunity to talk to. Shut up! For example, meeting Bjorn and Amy, who gave us last night a really good insight into what we could expect if we were to come back here on our own.
The on-camera classes with Tim, because I've learned lots and lots of stuff.
Groundlings when we saw the live improv show, because it's just crazy how talented they are.
I just love Milton. I feel really connected with him, so yeah, I learn a lot from him.
One of my favourite parts of the trip so far is going to Universal Studios, because it was really fun. You could go on all of the rides, and the tour of Universal Studios was also really cool.
My favourite part of the trip so far would probably be Paola and the American accent training classes, because she's really thorough and she gives like heaps of attention to everyone, so we're learning heaps from her.
Tom, the manager, we all got to meet with him, so that was pretty edgy and cool. So yeah.
My favourite part of Solo so far has been being able to meet all these really interesting people and just soak up all of their knowledge. They have so much wisdom and so much to teach us, and it's such a short amount of time, so it's hard, but it's just so interesting being in their presence and learning from them, and we're so privileged.
My favourite part so far from being at Stella Adler would definitely be our time spent with Milton in Adler method class, because he is fantastic.
Probably going to the improv classes, because it gets me to be more confident and get out of my comfort zone, which is something I don't usually do.
My favourite part of this trip has been waking up every morning and being able to have a chocolate muffin for breakfast. It does it for me.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching our vlogs. It's been really great, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you all for keeping up with it. Go back and watch the old ones if you haven't, and if you miss them, that's okay, go watch them. Or you could just watch them if you want to, because they are great and it's a lot of fun here. So make sure you keep in tune with this one, watch the next one when it comes out, and I'm out because I gotta go to bed. Peace!